So that's the only way I could think to get my own story told is for me to tell it.
My name is Skai, and I tapped in with Hidden Jewels magazine.
Welcome to Hidden Jewels magazine. I'm Michelle, and today we have Skai with us. So go ahead and tell us about your profession and what made you want to get into the career that you're in.
Okay, so my name is Skai. I went through a long journey. I'm in nursing now. Still moving forward, still progressing as always.
Mm-hmm.
What made me get into the field, honestly, was I just needed a job that was secure. I was pregnant at the time, and I was like, I need something that's going to keep me with a job always. But then getting into the field, I actually I really did love the satisfaction of giving to other people.
Yeah.
You know, people come in at their most vulnerable time. They sick, they sad, they're a number of things. And just the satisfaction I get from helping the next person, that's what keeps me in this field.
You don't be scared that you're gonna get sick? Because I used to work at Kaiser, and I used to and I used to just be going. I had to go into the patient's room, and I'm like, oh, these are sick people. I really don't want to go home sick. Like,
it comes with the job. It comes with the job, honestly.
Oh shoot.
My immune system is pretty strong, but I think this year has been one of the weakest that my immune system has been. But yeah, I'm not scared. I usually just wear a mask. Like, all right, just be cautious how you talk to me.
No, for real, from a distance. Working in the medical field, like, do they keep you updated with what's going on and everything?
Honestly, working in the medical field, you just gotta do your research.
Yeah.
You just gotta do your research. You gotta keep yourself updated.
Okay.
Because people who come in with new stuff every day that nobody knows nothing about, so you can't just rely on what somebody else tell you. You just gotta be cautious of the epidemics that come. Like, you know, when MMR first hit, and, you know, everything else that hit because people aren't getting their kids vaccinated, which, to each his own, not going to get into that, to each his own, but, you know, you just got to be cautious of the epidemics, but you definitely have to make yourself aware.
Okay. And so how do you, like, educate your patients?
It depends. I definitely have a soft spot for Black people.
Yeah.
Definitely have a soft spot for Black people. They're the ones who come in the most with like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, because we don't eat the way we supposed to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that we eat unhealthy, but we eat.
Could do better.
You know, we eat that real, that soul food, that grease, that this, that.
Heavy.
So, I mean, I definitely have a soft spot for them. And, you know, I can only educate a person so much and just tell them that's not something that you gotta eat every day because you're gonna end up putting yourself in the grave.
Oh, shoot. How do people manage blood pressure? Because my mom, she's had blood pressure for a long time.
High blood pressure?
High blood pressure for a long time.
Sometimes it's genetics. You can't even really control it. A lot of times it's diet. You know. They like to push medication, but me, I'm a firm believer in us doing that work. So I feel like if you really take care of your body by the foods that you put in it, by the stress levels you decide to want to engage in and all of that stuff, then you'll be fine.
How can you manage stress? Because people, that's
a good one. That's a really good one. Meditation is always going to be number one.
Okay.
Meditation will always be number one. If I actually have to use this platform to emphasize something, it would definitely be mental health. Okay. Especially with our generation, because a lot of our generation think that substance abuse is the way to go. Like,
and it's not.
And it's not. It just makes your mental worse. Yeah. But to manage stress, I would say, I know a lot of people put emphasis on exercise, but that really does something too. You feel good about yourself, you feel good about your body, and you want to take care of yourself. Yeah. Like, you release all that tension, you release all that anger, you release happiness shit after a while. You be like, shit, I'm in the gym, I'm putting in that work, like, let's get it. But that's another thing. Black people need to see therapists.
Yeah.
Black people need to see therapists.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing at all. You know, just drinking some ginger ale and going to lay down, that ain't gonna do it
at all.
That ain't gonna cut it.
It's not the cure. It's not the remedy.
You gotta actually talk out your feelings, voice your emotions. Otherwise, you gonna keep it bottled in, and that will keep you healthy forever.
Definitely, because I'm in school for psychology, and that class, like those classes are so fun because it really get down to the root cause and help you like unearth what's really going on, and it helps you understand how other people think and how to, help them get around their issues. Like that mess it's interesting. It is, and it's so beneficial because I be feeling people come to me with for advice. I'm like, okay, I can help you.
Right. Let me diagnose you real quick.
No, seriously. So how would you say, or what are the most new important things that people should be aware of right now, in like as far as health goes?
The most important things, like overall in general, or within our
community.
I would definitely say STD screening. One, I already spoke on mental health. I already spoke on substance abuse. Now I really just gotta emphasize STDs because there's so many new STDs out here, and it's so many new symptoms.
Really new ones?
Not really new, but
okay.
One thing. So people come in and they get diagnosed with something, they told to do medication like this. If you don't do it exactly how it's prescribed to you, that turns into a whole different strain of something else.
Yeah.
And then you put other people at risk of certain things, or you put other people at risk of getting things that are worse than what they should actually be. So not necessarily new, but it's definitely on the roar right now for sure.
Going back to STD, so how would you say? Well, of course, condoms is one way to practice safe sex, but people really don't, hone into that, and they.
That's the only way to do it.
It is.
That's the only way. That's 99% effective. That's going to affect you. I mean, that's going to keep you from pregnancy, and it's going to keep you from STD. So, yeah,
use them. Strap up.
With men and women, they got straps for women too. Yes. So you got to be protected at all times. I don't care if you feel like you've been in a monogamous relationship with one person, just because you are you don't mean that person is going to treat you the same way. Like people come in all the time like, oh, I'm married. I've been married for 10 years. I don't have the same partner. Turn around and got HIV or something. So you can never be too careful with people. You can never be too trusting with people.
Protect yourself
at all times.
Man, you mentioned birth control. Did you mention birth control? Yeah.
I did mention pregnancy. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and talk on the effects of birth control. Because I hear like horror stories. People be like, oh, I gained weight, or I broke out, or my hair fell out.
And that's definitely true. I mean, off the record, I should not be saying this because I'm in the medical field, but I am not really an advocate for birth control, only because I know the negative effects on the body.
Yeah.
So, again, that's why I'm so adamant about condoms.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like as women, we already have to deal with a number of hormones and a number of emotions. Yeah. And then when you put another chemical in your body trying to balance your hormones to make sure you don't get pregnant, you turn into a whole different person.
Yeah, and that's why I'm against birth control. Because of everything that I've heard. It's like I don't want to put my body through that. Like you said, our bodies go through enough just on a daily. So it's like I don't want to add anything else that could be not potentially harmful, because there's no,
it could be harmful depending on what you get. You got a number of things that you could do. You could do patches, you could do IUDs, you could do pills, you could do an implant, you could do a shot. Like sometimes that shit, it causes cysts, it causes fibroids, it causes you actually being infertile. There's just a number of things that birth control can really alter in your body. Off the record, like off the record, I'm not supposed to be saying I'm supposed to be, promoting birth control, because especially for young kids who don't want kids or who don't need kids because they're not financially stable. Yeah. But I'm just gonna say, get you a box of them Trojans or them Magnums. How you doing?
No, but for real, like really protect yourself and really weigh the outcomes, because it ain't no joke. It's not. You really playing with your health, and like your physical health alters your mental. All of that stuff really play it's a domino effect with each one.
Most definitely. If you get your mental together, everything else falls into place. So you gotta start with mental always.
How strong your mental gotta be to help, like just to be strong for your patients? Cause I used to want to be a social worker, but I'm sensitive to like people's problems. So.
I mean, it just depends. It depends on the relationship, but we are all human. Yeah. And I feel like we are all entitled to emotions. I have patients who have passed away on me and I've cried, you know, I've shed tears. But you just gotta be strong in your faith. Okay. You gotta be strong in everything that you've done to help that person, and you just gotta know that you did your job to 100%. And that's why I say in this field, you gotta love what you do. You definitely have to love what you do, because you will come across some things that have you shook and taking all that emotion home, and that's not good for you.
Yeah. Do you want to be a doctor?
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Like the money is great, but honestly, for doctors, there's no break. Like you could be on vacation with your family, and somebody could have a seizure on the plane. Do we have a doctor in the house?
Oh dang.
Look.
Ain't no entitled to help that person.
Yeah. You said your oath, but if I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation, you know. But even as a nurse, though, you got that same. You make them same promises, so you have to always be ready to assist. I just couldn't be a doctor, because that's even people calling you at 3 a.m, like
we need you to come in.
Not even just people saying they need you to come in, but people going through crisis, like I'm in pain, I need help, I'm about to commit suicide. Like you never know what you're going to run into.
Oh goodness, I applaud you, because that's no joke. It's really no joke.
I don't gotta deal with that though.
But still, people don't give like nurses and art, nobody like who had to have the title of a doctor, a lot of credit. Like y'all really are the backbone. Y'all checking on the patients a lot. Y'all making sure that they're comfortable. Y'all really, I don't want to say y'all keep the hospital running, but y'all really keep the hospital running.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
true. Y'all really do. Is there anything else that you want to just, let them know?
I feel like I used this platform pretty good.
You did. You
know? I got out there, and substance abuse, don't do that shit. Okay. No. I mean, recreational, because we are young, that's cool, but young, you can't always be the excuse for everything that you do. That's for sure. So don't be engaging in all them popping pills and sipping this and sipping that. Like that stuff. That stuff really fucks with your.
You fine.
It really messes with your mental, like, and then your overall health. Oh, I also want to say, like, make sure that y'all go get y'all physical examinations annually. Just because you're young don't mean that you're healthy. You know, seriously. You could have things in your family that you don't know about. Your mama, sister, brother, granny, uncle, cousin got it. Chances are it could have been passed down to you. So that's an important thing that I definitely want to talk about. Don't be scared of the doctors, because I get that a lot, especially with young people. Don't be scared of what's going to be said to you. We getting older, we getting slower, we getting fatter. Like, take your health serious.
You got to.
How you treat your body is you be nice to your body now, it's going to be good to you later. I spoke about mental health, get into therapy, do meditation. I spoke about STD transmission. Always stay protected, and I definitely want to touch base about eating processed foods. That is never good, but I mean it's so convenient.
It's so right every corner.
But you gotta think it's chemicals in that stuff. It's stuff in there to make that stuff seem like it tastes good, but it don't really be good. It's poison. So just be cautious of what you put in your body. It starts here. It starts here. If you think like I don't want to eat like that, or you think like I'm about to go work out today, or you think like I don't want to engage in none of that crazy stuff y'all doing, that's just gonna make you stronger and make you better.
That's all it takes. Is that mentality.
Yes. Like you said, domino effect, it fall right into place.
It definitely does. I want to ask you something real quick though, because I was just at the doctor, and I told my cousins or whatever, and then my cousins had said something about how she hasn't been to the doctor in a long time, and they were trying to give her a Pap Smear. And she's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want, them sticking nothing up in me. But I was trying to explain to her what my doctor explained to me about that stuff, and it's, just check to make sure everything inside is okay. But I always hear that a lot of young women are afraid to do that.
Oh yeah, no, you can't be afraid of no Pap Smear. If you ain't afraid of no dick, you can't be afraid of no Pap Smear. Because look, it's gonna tell you if you have risk for cervical cancer. It's gonna tell you if you got HPV. That's a virus that you get through sexual intercourse. It's something that can go away, but if you got it, that's something you gotta routinely check on. So you can't be scared of no Pap Smear. I mean, it's uncomfortable, you know, just the position of it, but
it's beneficial.
Yeah, it's very beneficial.
And also, I want to touch on mammograms. How often should women, or when should they start getting mammograms? Because the doctors always say, you know, at a certain age you should start getting checked. But honestly, is there a certain age limit, or should we?
It's definitely an age limit. It would be 40. But if you have breast cancer that runs in your immediate family, that's something that you should be more cautious of. So you know how to do a breast exam, right, sis?
I believe so. Yeah. You
gotta put that hand up.
Oh, you have to raise your hand?
I didn't know that. And just feel for lumps and any abnormalities, then you'll know, like, that should prompt you to go to the doctor because something ain't right.
Okay. Well, I appreciate this.
I appreciate this too. I feel like it's gonna be beneficial to anybody who see it.
No, it definitely is. That's the whole point. And we need more people like you because it's a lot of people in the medical field or nurses who don't want to give, I don't want to say accurate information, but they always just try to, you know, give you the bare minimum. They don't like to really tell you what's going on or really what to do and how, because medicine is supposed to be, I don't want to say preventive, but it is like to not keep coming back. But the hospital is a market for people. It's a business.
You know what? That's very true. And I'm gonna be completely transparent. That's very true. It just really depends on who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Some people, they come across really good doctors, really good nurses, really good people who don't try to practice things like that. I'm not one for medication. I don't feel like anybody should be taking medication for the rest of their life, but to each his own. If you don't want to do better, you can't get better. That's true. Gonna be your end result. But yeah, definitely agree with what you said about that. But always do your own research, okay? Because let me tell you something. These doctors, this ain't nothing but research, okay? I'll tell you, I done seen a couple who have to Google some shit just to really know some stuff. So if they gotta do that, it's easy for you to do it too. Right. The internet is free, Google is free. It ain't nothing to type in or what is the symptoms of. But look, I do also gotta emphasize, WebMD is not always your friend, okay?
It's not.
You be having minor codes coming in like, I got cancer. Like, no, you don't. No, you do not.
Oh, shoot.
You got a cough and a runny nose and a headache. You gonna be alright.
Do the research, but get a second opinion too. Oh, shoot. Let them know where they can find you at if they want to reach out to you.
Like on social media or at work?
On social media.
Yeah,
we don't want nobody stalking you out.
My social media, you can reach me on Facebook. That's Skaibuck, SkaiBuck. I'm not gonna put my Instagram out there because that's unnecessary.
Oh shoot!
This ain't that type of party, okay? Look, I ain't giving out free medical. Like, no, just.
Said you gotta pay now. All right, sis. Thank you for this.
Of course. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, definitely.
This has definitely been great.